smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to, I want to say episode 6. I think episode 6, actually I can find out. Yeah, episode 6, Departure of Alan Wake. This is the final episode of the main story, as you can see here, and then after that we have the two DLCs, and then after that we have the side game. But welcome in everybody, Mr. Penguin, Gary, Happy Cat Lady, welcome in. And you got it just on charge, just on in time there, Penguin. But welcome in there, everybody. We're going to play the exact same way we played through the previous episodes. We will play through the level as normal, and then we will go back and do our little behind the scenes little like tour of some of the level bits. Pause for purring. As always, I won't talk over the story cutscenes and what have you as usual. We'll jump straight into it because my stomach is not happy at the moment. It's unplugged. Have you been pulling the cables out, Gary? And just Anatomy, welcome in there as well, mate. I should just get. I keep on looking at it. It's distracting every time I see that clip from the episode, because that was a really great episode of SG1 that's just popped up on the in the middle there for Gary. Oh, what episode of Stargate are you up to now, Gary? And how did your Thursday go? Because Thursday is Latin Day. I think you should phone in sick for it. Okay, let's. And JD jumps in with the dysentery. Happy Cat Lady caught dysentery from JD. And Samwise, welcome in there as well. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, no. I didn't bring any of that weird juice upstairs tonight. The mystery drink. No, I'll just turn around. I'll get a mouthful of water before we start. Oh. How are you doing today there, Samwise? Are you doing all right there?
I don't want to be seriously disappointed. Happy_cat_lady. But can I have a bowl of Alexa, computer volume 10, computer play Gummy Bear song.
Gummy Bear song? What's the Gummy Bear song? An evening, Mr. Smith as well there. And what was Ada asking about the Midnight Shreddies there? I don't want to be seriously disappointed, Happy Cat, but can I have a bowl of your Midnight Shreddies? I promise to share my funny jokes in return. And then I immediately glance down and it says, nope. Nope from Happy Cat. Please listen, it will ruin your night. Oh, now I'm intrigued. But slap a reminder in. Put a reminder in so that we can... Or alternatively, if you can, the music section, put the link to the YouTube video in the music section on Discord for us. Rhubarb indeed. And the calls of JD, the Squeaky Bottle King.
Potatoes.
Followed by the potatoes. Oh, on a side note, JD, we're in the shops today, and I found they finally got the packs of the Dean's shortbread in, which is if you enjoyed the shortbread that I sent you before, the Dean stuff is way better. Or at least it was from my memory of them from whenever the hell it was I last had any. And all answers are in Latin. Definitely phone in sick. Can you not just tell them that you got Google Translate now? As the mango flies past. Doing okay. The migraines seem to have given me a break. All the stress will be giving you headaches there, Samwise. Well, hopefully we can give you a bit of fun distraction this evening at least. Whilst Mr. Smith brings mangoes at us. What was it? I can't remember what I was going to say something there. Now it's completely gone from my head. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Indeed, the mango power. Okay, I'm going to fire this up. I won't talk over the intro cutscene, and then we'll continue on to. Is anyone just you see just in the back there? Can I get the cursor back? Where? Does that just look like a face to anyone? You made me flip over a school bus. Well, you know, is it technically a flip? Because it kind of like just leans over and then it resets you, which I think is a missed opportunity in that game. Okay, let's fire this one up. On the road to Cauldron Lake. I don't know how many chapters there are in this episode. Sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3. I can't think off the top of my head. And Deadly Satan, welcome in there as well, there, mate. The game doesn't let me flip. I know it's disappointing. You can't get like a full flip out of it. I'm trying to think that there was one of the bus games I saw outside Xbox Play years ago. I've no idea which one it would have been. Quite some time ago. I'm sure they flipped one on that.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to him now. I can finish this.
Sleeping upside down in his bed. Stop the F word. F word has a completely different meaning here, doesn't it? And SnowRunner hype.
In one of my finer moments of self.
How's Jump King going, JD? But just as we're starting it, we'll play through the level, and then we'll do our stepping out to look behind the scenes of the level as well as we go. I can see his glasses there. Photo may have other plans. We're going to do some truck flipping on ATS. I downloaded that. I downloaded it when we were chatting the other night there. I haven't launched it yet, but I'm definitely going to stick it on the schedule to give it a bash. Because the Euro one wasn't as bad as what I thought it might have been.
The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
What's that? Whisper, just a minute. It's like he's got a bad head.
You have one new message. Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Okay, let's go. If you're up for a laugh, Mr. Smith, we could jump in and have a muck around on it. Just remember to use the rental trucks, you know?
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. You watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want to ask him something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
And that's where it all went wrong. As always, I won't talk over the cutscenes where I can, but in the middle of that, Captain Dukeman, welcome in. And was it the real question, how awake is Alan Wake?
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to
And thank you, James, for the follow on YouTube. Like I keep forgetting about that one. It so rarely pops up.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
Real long intro on this level, isn't it?
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
To the lake. Seems to be glitching a bit today.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was
Entertain
hard not to let
JD.
doubt creep in
Today,
one last time.
you'll feel like a
I
rocket
could still
scientist
chalk
without the
everything up
degree.
to a dream, a
Delivering rocket
delusion.
fuel might just
I
be
had
your
enough
secret
imagination
talent.
to make up something like this.
Wait a second, should that not be for Frodo?
Gone mad from grief over Alice's death, like Hartman had claimed.
Which is the run button, right? That's the run button there.
I told myself it didn't really matter. My course
Coming for your job, Frodo. Because I can't help myself. You know, video game logic says you've got to run backwards. Do we get invisible walled? I'm curious now. There's out of shape wake. How far can we run? Oh, we've got to test this out now. So what sort of mischief has all been causing then today? Oh, hang on, it looks like there's a barrier. It looks like there's a log truck. Right, just to save us running. Yeah, there's a log truck down here. Okay. Run, Wake. We're running backwards, help him. Gary. Ooh, how did you get on with Starfield, Gary? I did not get on well with it, unfortunately. I would have liked to have played it, but I'm going to have to do it by the streaming, the xCloud or whatever the hell they call it. I posted a short video of the sort of the issue. that game is constantly loading. Facial animations during conversations weren't happening. Instead of having like your footsteps at a steady pace, the footsteps were like once every like 5 seconds there was a step for like when your character was like walking forward. Oh bugger. And just walking in between rooms, the loading time where it just froze and locked up was ridiculous. I've only the save file says I spent like 35 minutes. And most of that was on the character creator. I even tried it with the settings all turned down to low. What's one thing about this Alan Wake, right? The vehicle driving is not brilliant. But yeah, I mean, after that, I just uninstalled it. I'll play it via the streaming services instead, because that thing is gonna. I mean, honestly, if those of you that have got it, put Task Manager up when you play and just watch your main drive. This game is going to seriously reduce the life expectancy of your hard drives and SSDs. Drive through the hills. Don't forget, there's an Australian channel, so if you want to see Doctor. See, the thing is, unlike the SnowRunnery ones, I am actually looking forward to be able to do that. I know that I have a slight technical issue with it at the moment, but I will resolve that in time. But yes, we have the Australia mode challenge. I welcome in there Craig David. Couldn't get my words out there. Just to jump out of the vehicle again. There we go.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again.
Kill your wife.
Oh, dodge. Oh, why did that not dodge? There we go. Right, what was I saying?
Craig David's cat constructs a lifelike decoy of Craig Dav 1D using feathers and paint. However, his plan backfires when a real hawk mistakes the decoy for a tasty meal, leaving Kitty to retreat in defeat.
The cat's plans foiled again. Also, I may get sick walking. Watching that stream. Well, if all else fails, you can always put the your, like, say your tablet, for example. You could put that on like locked orientation thing. Oh, reverse. Try to remember which is the button for the intense light on the car. Oh, it struggles to get a change of gear on this one. This car's going to be now left of it. Not much today, JD. Had a long like meeting with a client this morning. I also in discussions with them because a big job coming up that I'll be going down to Cumbria for the weekend next month, hopefully. Uh-oh. Okay, now we've really screwed up. Oh, why did we decide to run everybody over? But on a good note as well there, JD, today, stir fry is looking a lot better tonight. Oh, we're not going to make it. I'll actually have to fight these people. There we go, reload. Before it's too late. J.J. Abrams School of Lighting. It was speaking of cars, he's not replied to me at all after I sent him the video clip. So I don't know what the score is with getting that noise. The thing, it hasn't, that loudness of that noise has not. I can still hear it really low now.
Based on the signature in the motel register.
But not as loud as what it was in that video clip from Saturday night. Oh, is it in the School of Rock? Is that just down the road from the School of J.J. Abrams light flares? I need to check the exit first of all. Is that car drivable? I need to make sure there's a drivable car because we're going to have to run away once we've been into this room. Is this car drivable? It's not. Oh dear. That car's slightly broken. There's got to be another car around here we can use. Maybe there's one on the other side of the thing. There's some lights on over there. Right, that's probably where we're going to have to run. Probably run over there. Like I said the other day there, Gary, that noise is... You can't hear it very well on the camera, but it is really, really loud when you're in the actual car driving it. Ignore the clicking noise because that's just the camera mount. It's that other noise that you can hear in the background.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Oh, someone got tits up with the game there. The sound's very choppy. I'm hoping that's going to be a car that we can drive. It's got to be, surely. Get in the car and run away. Oh, I don't think we can drive very far this time either. I keep on trying to pull the other trigger, like we would normally for the light. But when you're in a car, you don't do it that way. Exactly the good strategy, run away. Okay, checkpoint. So yeah, they're very similar. Only differences, instead of teaching face metal and guitar solos, JJ teaches folk how to blind their audience with the overuse of lens flares. Indeed. In the darkness. Ooh, that hurt. Weird that this game came out. I'm just thinking in relation to J.J. Abrams films. Oh, bugger. Oh, we haven't got very much health left. Is that a safe way? Right, we have a tiny bit of health left. The noise doesn't occur until you get up to 50, and then the noise stays until you come to a complete halt. In general. Obviously, some of those bits in the clip, it continued for a little bit longer, but the general sort of way that it makes the noise is get 50 plus, and then then once I get to a stop, there has been a few times where I've gone around a corner and it's stopped as well, like still at high speed. Oh, this is not going to go down well. Oh, it went down the hole. I think you may have caps lock on. Hashtag blame Chrissy for caps lock. Oh, bugger. Don't worry about it, Craig David. On a serious note, though, the game does look very cool. It is a really, really good game, the Alan Wake series. And as I keep saying, I'm going to say every time we stream it.
Architect on the Tacoma Bridge was a Titracine.
Indeed. I say every single time, every time. The novelization of this book as well is another really good book. I highly recommend giving it a read. Ooh, I don't know if it's still on sale. Metro 2034 was 99p on Amazon yesterday. The English version. I've read Metro 2033 several times, but I've never read any more of it because there wasn't a Kindle version in English. That looks like a horned beast up there, doesn't it? In the darkness. There we go. So the fast neutral. Gets louder. I'll read that again. If it gets louder, the faster you go. Stop driving. It get the bearing changed. If it gets louder, what is it that in some instances the sound doesn't happen at all, and then it doesn't start until, like I said, until I get like 50 plus. Then when you get like to 60 on the road to the next roundabout, and then the noise stays until I get to a complete halt at the. Because I'll go around that roundabout, then down the hill, and then along to the traffic lights where I come to a complete halt, and then I'll pull away, and it won't make the noise again. It's a very awkward car. Oh, we can't back up. Oh, I was kind of hoping that was going to be a flare. still wasn't a flare.
Nice to see you, too.
There we go. Grab some mechanic tools, yes. Yes, Mr. Smith, you can come around and fix it. Need a lottery win. I don't want to, like, engage them because we may get the car knackered a bit. Oh, hang on, there's a replacement car over here. Alright, our battery's almost dead. In fact, no, our battery is dead. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, we're stuck. Ah, here we go. We're free. Was that? It's more like you have a tire problem. Oh, 2 seconds. I'll deal with this car. Yay, we killed it. Try remember which button is to get out of the bloody car here. Oh, bugger. Are we backing up and going over this way? Or install. See, I was wondering if it was the brakes, like you know, like touching the disc when they're not supposed to be, kind of thing, or something like that, or like we were saying the other day, possibly a bearing. It doesn't sound like the way it doesn't sound the same as like some YouTube videos I listen to for you know, to see if the sound matched up. You know, to the sound that was in the video clip. But in what way does the tire affect it? In like to generate that noise, just so I can try and eliminate everything. Because I don't bugger all about the cars anymore nowadays. Ooh, bugger! Oh, right, we're going to flip this here. I thought there was some sort of weird saw thing there. How do you know your brakes will go on fire if it's the steel hit? I think I'd probably try this every time, and I can't get it. I don't think there is a way to get it through. Oh, hang on. How much is that space there? We'll probably smash the car before we... Oh, hang on. We're wedged. I think this car will probably explode before we get... Yeah. I think we'll have to get out and walk. As much as we try. And I was remembering pit stop fail videos. Cars driving down the road and suddenly, yeah, it's like the car goes one way, is it, and the and the wheel goes the other. And it's just, I'm not going to burn all these little splodges off. Back in the day, I would. what's that damage inside that I can't see? You mean like kind of like behind the wheel bit, like the disc sort of area? You know what we need to do? Like maybe it's at the weekend if you got like half an hour free. Uh-oh. We should maybe do a we'd always jump in a call and I can go with the camera in me car. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to drop a flare on these ones. Too late. We def looped. Indeed, we were stuck. What's that? Is that true, Ada? Oh, what did Ada ask you? Did you know, Craig David, that Marina Palo has released multiple albums throughout her career, including Fires, Year of the Wolf and Stay Lucky? She's released absolutely shitloads if you look at my iTunes library. Dr. Ravenholm start a cast team confirmed. We probably could. I do have unlimited data. Hang on, have I got... I think that's the flare. It's difficult to see, I think, which one's which on there. Pop. Right, anyone else? Anyone else? I think that's all of them in that wave. Right. If we go back a few... oh, hang on a second, just before I do the coughing. I didn't know Ada. In fact, I have no idea who... You have no idea who that is? Oh, you have to get your special glove out. And give him give Craig David a good slap there, Mr. Smith. For those of you that don't know, Marina Palo is my absolute favourite. I've been to see her live so many times. But just going back to the car. Oh, bugger. Hang on. Oi, how rude. Back demons. So, when the whole fiasco of the exhaust situation came about... Oh no, they're just spawning in. They're just spawning in. Leg it. Dodge. And into the light. Stabby stabby indeed, or shooty shooty. Just anatomy. Right, what was I saying? All right, when it all started is I went to the garage to say that my front driver's side wheel was screaming when I was driving. And that's when they said, oh, it's worse than that, your exhaust has exploded and all of your brake discs and pads and calipers need to be replaced on every wheel, is what they said. So I had the work done on the brakes because of the issue with the exhaust, and they replaced the discs and the pads on all of them, and he said that he worked free the calipers. The fella that who put it through its MOT, he said there's no wrong with any of the calipers. But anyway, I got the car back after that, and the handbrake was sticking on after that, and the front wheel was still intermittently screaming. And then after then you know that's of course gone on for a month or so, however long we've been searching for the bit, and then you know, he put it through its MOT and he replaced the one section of the exhaust, not the whole bloody thing. And when he checked the handbrake, it was actually the rear brakes on this car are like the drum brake style. So it's got like its own thing inside of the disc, like inside of the bit of the back. and an arm or something in there was seized on. He did explain, but no idea. But he took the whole thing apart, unseasified it, and then and put it back together. And then when I drove it away on the Saturday night, that's where that recording that you've seen on there on Discord. Was that go easy on me? Ask me a science medicine or psychology question. I got it covered. I know little about music or computers. Oh, we're going to have to get you educated. If you search on our Discord for Narina Palo, there's some video clips from the gigs. Actually, no, they're in the music section. So if you go to the music section in there, just at the very top, because there's only a handful of things in there, I think, so far, and you'll be able to see free the videos from when we saw her in Glasgow last. So my favourite one is When Did I Become Such a Bitch? Used to sing it to all my friends all the time. Oh, hang on, is this the bit where we go up the hill sideways? You're going to go and have a listen now. I would have thought, I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I got the tyres replaced. I don't think. Maybe it's the start of the year, or it may have been towards the back end of last year, maybe. I got the tyres done. And I'm sure they do it then, because that's the thing where they stick the wheel on that doodad at the back door, and then it tells them where to stick the weights on. Oh, I'm sure no one driving this car was going to be short-lived. I remember this scrapyard bit. Okay, let's park up. Try and remember which button it is to climb out. I mean, I was going to get some new tyres for the front anyway, because apparently on the outside, the outside bit is wearing down. So before I go to Carlisle, I was going to get some new fronts. Bugger. I was going to get some new tyres anyway on it. But ideally, I'd like this noise handled before that. Anything else around the back of here? Back demons. What sort of shotgun have we got? Oh, this one holds more. I'll take that. I never know which is which with the shotguns in this game. Or the handguns, for that matter. Oh, is that not that one? Oh, hang on, I just changed weapons. Oh, whereabouts are we? Oh, I'm confused now. We're not supposed to go... I have a vague memory of, do we have to go in here or something and open the gate?
I had to get the gate open.
Oh, you tell me that I... Oh. Well, this is a control box or something. We'll have to, if you've got like half hour free or something, we'll maybe jump on a video call. Oh, there's the button. Ooh, back demon. I can always set the car the camera on the side, and we can do a quick drive up the road. Get him! Ooh, he didn't go splat. Uh-oh. Oh, we screwed this one up. I'm sure there's something big going to attack us here. I bet that truck there comes to life and starts chasing us. Ah, this one here probably going to come to life and start chasing us. I wonder if it'll conveniently do it. I'm just going to back it in this way, you know. I just got this bad feeling. That it's about to hit the fan. Can I squeeze through? I'm slowly pushing the car out of the way. There we go. What's that about zombie chickens? Oh, there's some new chicken-based games coming out as well at some point soon. We will definitely be playing them. Why is it all sparkly? Oh, it's all about to go tits up, isn't it? Oh, we set a picture on Discord. We'll get through this boss fight and I'll investigate. Okay, that's lifting that. Excuse me, demon truck. Oi. Can we... Oh, if I get the camera angles right. Can we just kind of like... Yeah, let's just use our battery here to burn as much of the darkness off that as we can. Yeah, we definitely made the right decision by parking this like this. There we go. Sorted. Oh, the camera angles. I wonder if we're supposed to have the vehicle by this point. Or still at this point, maybe. We'll take the fresh one, though. But I'll pause just for a second so I can see the picture from Gary. Cracked alignment. Inside should wear, outside should wear. So I wonder then if it's in that position then, the middle of the picture. Is there anything I can do, like just looking at it, that would... I could put a spirit level on the side of it. So if I can, or other moves on top of it even. But if it was the outside that's showing wear on the tire, then maybe that would be that suggested that would be. So would it make that noise that was in the video clip? Minimize that. I would have to have a look at them, Gary. I just took what he said. I didn't examine it. And that could generate that noise as well. I'll get some photos as well tomorrow. I'll take a few photos of the tire.
Bury my plan back in the well-lit room.
I'll move the car a little bit and get a few from all the way around, and we'll have a spy and see what we can.
I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Yeah, baby!
And I see the contributions to the Australia mode challenges. Just so as a... Oh, you decided to go with the PS5? I know we were like chatting about it the other day, but then I'll be honest, as soon as Tiramisu started being the little like fanboy thing saying, PlayStation got bad games, that was it. I was out of the conversation. I was like, yeah, done. The consoles have all got the same bloody games. Minus a couple of exclusives. I've been around all week, so just do a video call. Exactly, yeah. Oh, sorry, weekend. You'll be here all week, everybody. It's like a comedy routine. So, what games are you looking forward then to playing with the new console then? Friday. Oh, don't forget everyone. Just now, I'm saying Friday. It's mandatory Mass Effect Friday. By beginning Mass Effect 3 100% playthrough tomorrow. Is this going any better than what we've got? Oh yeah, it is. I'll take that one then. Vampire Masquerade. Oh, is that the one is that the one that Thingby wants it plays? I give up trying to pronounce her name now.
I will never give her to you.
Yeah, that's the words I was trying to get out there, Mr. Smith. But I really hope you guys can join for Mass Effect. Absolutely love those games. Similar, but also like this single player version. Ooh, bugger. Back demon. Had to press my panic button there. Wow, he took a lot of that clip. Okay, I think we're about to get some waves of enemies come in, and it looks like we're going to have to do this thing. No, button. That's that button there. There we go. Oh, I'll explain tomorrow, Gary, if it's your first time experiencing Mass Effect. Are you feeling there be more than just the two of them? Oh, now there's more coming. Oh, great. Indeed, it is indeed mandatory. Oh, hang on. If I can get them to walk over this way, I can get them to walk through it. Oh, we're almost dead. This does not bode well for our hero. Flares. Right, run away, run away. This way, chaps. Oh, come on. I should have killed him. There we go. We got him. Well, that light was incredibly useless. Okay, which way are we going now? Because he couldn't just climb through one of those gaps in the frame. That would have been too easy. Get that. Switch back to this gun. Ah, here we go. Dodge. And then the light. What's that? Man of Mirrors would be a cool character to be from this game. Oh, it's that one that's in The Witcher 3. Oh, we need to do The Witcher 2.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
I just have so many painful memories of of the first Witcher. Has anyone played the second Witcher game? Oh, I'm stuck. Release the brakes. What could possibly... Oh, bird strike. Can wake duck? Running simulator. Amongst everything else that was in there. I mean, how many death loops? Oh, that night that we were up till, what, like 3 in the morning? running in that circle. Poor Steve. He had to get up early in the morning, but he couldn't look away. Run, Wake. Back demons. Exactly, we need to do that 12-hour... See, once we hit 1,000, we're going to do the... apart from royalty getting that tattoo, we're going to do a 12-hour... Oh, this is really hit the fan. 12-hour chair simulator night. Hang on, I was pressing the flare button. Why wasn't anything happening? Oh, death looped. Oh, it's put us all the way back here.
See Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
That's a bit of a distance. Bit of a distance to cover now. Oh, bugger. No, it's not multiplayer. Well, have a good night there, JD. Thank you for coming in, and you behave yourself. Go to bed and dream of shortbread and frazzles. Is there many packets left, or are you pacing yourself for the frazzles and the hula hoops? You have a good night there, JD. And behave yourself. Oh, happy jump from Alan Wake. This must be the way we have to go. Ah, maybe that's why we have the flare gun ammunition. There's still a few left. Oh, come on. Push it, push it, push it. Oh, come on, you muppet. Push it. Was there yellow my favourite colour? I have the yellow chicken this month. Oh! Deathloop. Oh no.
I could see Mirror Peak in the
It's
distance.
like penguin. Penguin. You like the blue one, didn't you? Drop down the thing. I need to re-download that as well, the Star Trek Online, because I deleted it in the deleting spree last week. But I probably need to re-download it. It was a huge... It was like 100 odd gigabytes, wasn't it, for that one? Okay, I think we're going to have to take this section slowly. Because it is... I mean, honestly, why is there not a checkpoint right here? It would make sense to be a checkpoint, like, right here. Oh, how would you answer the question, Mr. Smith? Right, that takes care of that flock. Starts with a C. Oh, crap runner. Crap runner 1. End of a number. Oh, there's some ammunition and stuff down there, but I'm just going to leave it. Happy jump. Burn them. Okay, never flock down. We'll just have to do them one at a time and take them out individually. What was that? Crab of Duty 2. Oh, and Gary has been challenged by Mr. Smith. Burn birdies. There we go. You're against violence? But what about... Exclamation mark Hunger Games and Volunteers Tribute. So, myself from District 2, Mr. Smith from 3. Ooh, bugger. I didn't dodge in time there. Oh, Happy Cat and I have joined forces in District 2. Of course you're going to team up. We have to team up. Happy Cat has to save me. Ooh. It just looked like a trap to anyone else. I'll still get the cannonball. The cannonball to the face. Let the games begin. Happy Cat Falls rescuing me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Yay.
have our victor.
Rigged.
The winner of the Hunger Games. Dr_Ravenholm. The cheers turn to uneasy whispers as Dr_Ravenholm emerges as the victor of the Hunger Games.
Damn.
They won through cold calculation, meticulously planning every move and eliminating their opponents with ruthless efficiency.
Reload. Victory is mine. Rigged. What's that? I know how it went down. It was lighting the cannon. Yeah, you weren't supposed to light the cannon from the front. It was like a big cannon. You like climbed in and was like, where does this tunnel go? Let there be light. If only temporarily. Have you had to listen to the three clips? So I take it now you're fully converted. What was that just hit the ground there? I hate these fast-moving ones. Oh, you went on YouTube. Which ones did you listen to? Because everybody's favourite, of course, is going to be, or at least in the favourites collection, has to be like Geek Love. Sapphire as well. Where the hell did he just... Oh, there he is. Okay, another one down. Close the capture. Control and H. Bring the history up. Pack demons. Oh, bugger. She used a flare. Not a flare, sorry, a flashbang. Oh, bugger. There's one banging around here that doesn't have any darkness on it. Right, one down. I've got 3 rounds of ammunition left. Let's just switch back to the shotgun then. Yes, yes, that'll be the next ones then for him. If I don't Landy. I think let's that character glitched out. Let's just run away a little bit. There we go, that should have killed him. Okay. How about for ammunition? Can I reload this? I can't reload that. Yeah. I'll listen to some of her records as well there the other afternoon when I was working there, Mr. Smith. Ooh, big boom. There we go. Happy jump. Oh, it's okay just now. He did his happy jump. That means everything's all safe. As we bask in the light. Okay, which direction? We're going up this way. Keep checking that little radar on the corner. They're determined to not let me through the lake. Ooh, bugger. I'm not sure about the name, but it is... Ooh, bugger. It's possible I may have listened to them. Stick one up on the Discord if you like. And then we can all have a go. Oh, I've been playing with the playing with the young and Samwise. But we are still journeying through the dark. I'm going to race for the light. I used to go by another name, but changed. So it is distinctly possible I may have listened to him. I just don't recognise the name. It's like every Wednesday when we finish the stream, there's somebody streams every Wednesday. And I don't recognise the name of who they are. I really need to go in because every time I click on it, I get stuck by an advert, and it's just too long to wait to sit through an advert. At the end of the stream when I'm trying to see who we can jump over and say hello to. I bet if I just go into it, I'll probably recognise the voice and go, "Oh yeah, it's them." Not sure as I heard. I only scrolled through and picked a few at random. Some of them were on the pianos. Some of them a bit 70s vibe. I think it was called "Long Night" from a few years ago. It was way down the page. There's loads of like the live ones as well. One of my favourites, it always pops up on the, when you click the mix on YouTube, at least for me anyway. Like the live one from London of Put Your Hands Up. And also there's there's another live one of Old Berlin, which is another really good one. Which way are we going here? I think this way. Oh, look, a puzzle.
I needed to get the generator running.
It needs elastic trickery. Right, follow the cables. Yeah, it's no good when they change their names. It's just to confuse. Oh, hang on a minute. I see a green light. That must be where we're going. Oh, great. Flares. You know what that means. Well, I'll do a quick reload check, though, before we do anything. Frodo texted me and told me to say hi. Evening rocket fuel repair delivery man. Is he off delivering the rocket fuel today there as well, Samwise? I popped there into the channel. Awesome. Oh, that was probably a mistake. Yeah, it didn't have quite the effect I was hoping it was going to have. Back, demon. Second flare. Away. Oh, there it is. We stepped... Oh, we just backed into the light there and we're safe. Hopefully this is a checkpoint. I'm trying to remember, was this one with the swirling thing? Or is that in the DLCs?
Alexa, play Marina Palo.
You've got to add computer so that it triggers Gary's thing. What's it? Let's just flare this thing here. Burn the darkness. Continue to burn the darkness. Dodge, 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 dodge. Flare. Dead. Oh. Back up we go. It would have been a better checkpoint if it was at the top of this elevator. Well, maybe it's not because the bulb pops on the way up. Okay, I'll let it off this time.
Turn back now.
Samwise Gamgee Lotta, you're about to experience a dysentery dose of love. Remember, love is like a good laugh. It's best when shared.
Much like our special love of dysentery. When Happy Cat caught it from Mr. Smith, then Samwise caught it from Gary. Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, bugger. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. Just what you need is some dysentery. Double the love. All that extra dysentery that you've received today, Happy Cat. Look on the bright side though, Happy Cat. Tomorrow you'll be you'll be able to sit and relax with multiple cups of hot chocolate. Is it in the morning that your car's turn is for the garage, or is it in the afternoon?
Turn back now.
There you go, just the boat. I'm going to drop a flare and then defend myself. Yeah, after all that, then you still get dysentery after after you failed the Hunger Games. We go through.
Do as you're told.
I must be getting close to the lake. Till Catapoop, I'm back. Yes, that's the puppy's secret name. How far are you through SG1? I can't remember if I read your answer earlier. I'm on the final episode of season 9 of SG1, and we just watched Sanctuary of Atlantis when we had our tea tonight. On a side note, I've never watched Sanctuary, but we are actually going to watch it once we finish the current Stargate watch through. I tried. Did I tell you yesterday? I tried watching The Arrow. It's no longer available on Netflix, so that idea's out the go. I was going to ask Immersive about it, then Ada buzzed in my ear yesterday, and his account's been suspended by Twitch.
Gary D. Steele wants to bouncy with Entertain JD. Is all set to marry happy_cat_lady, and are going to kill Gary D. Steele.
So a night of passion with JD, and Gary couldn't take it. He couldn't bring himself to tell Happy Cat what he'd done. Which episode is that one about? Season 4, episode 4? Couldn't handle it, exactly. Dodge. Oh. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Batteries. Oh, burn it. Whew. Now we have to deploy the clicker. Happy jump. Flare gun. Okay, I suppose we'll use the flare gun. I will try to put off using, like, the things that would make this a lot easier.
You will fail. It's all in your head. You're making this up.
Am I thinking we just jump now, or do we have more tornado-ishness to destroy? I'm going to throw one more round into it.
Baby, You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
Okay. Windows Games keeps failing to update. I mean, fire your computer up in safe mode. Then try running the update again. Or there's something in there that it may require another smaller patch to be applied first. As is the joys of Windows Update.
Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
Just as a side note, I just want to take a look outside here for a moment. Just emanating from just the apartment. Yep, we need to click the clicker. Just anatomy. Alice is his wife. I could imagine she would. I could imagine she would do. Hang on, I think I missed what Mr. Smith has typed there. I could. It's very Amy Lee about her. Oh, is this on the one that you've that you've shared? Oh, I'm gonna have to have a look there now. That's another one. I love Evanescence and Amy Lee as well. I don't know where the music artists of nowadays. I stopped learning about 20 years ago. It must be about 20 years I've been listening to Narina Palo. I think the first time I heard her was on the Janice Long show in the middle of the night. She was doing like an interview. And then it was sometime later, I was in Borders. And, I was going through the Discworld books, as you do. and they were playing it over the store. So I went and asked the assistant manager, because I knew her because of the amount of time that I spent in Borders. So she went and got it out with the CD player for us to find out who it was, because she hadn't loaded it up. Oh, we got to burn the darkness off here.
Find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
The Evil Wake.
Use the clicker.
I don't know. Here we go. I just want to check something out of curiosity. Ah, right. Remember this plate that we've been looking at? That's what this is when we've been going around in the free roam. I thought it was a template for the island. Well, technically it is a template for the island. Phone. Put down Sam. You didn't tag me. I don't think, but sure. You said hi. Hashtag blame Chrissy though. All else fails.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I know.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom.
From it looks like we're going to some sort of nightclub, doesn't it? There's all the lights lit up on the side of the building.
I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Well, now, Mr. Smith, we've dived into the lake with the clicker after destroying the hurricane, and we're trying now to get to the beast so that we can end the story, rescue our wife.
Filled with darkness.
We're almost there. As we can blame my mind, it's not all here today. I mean, it's not all there most of the days, but today's worse. Oh. Let me keep saying anything that we can do.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Always help our Sam.
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write.
Oh.
Now it's...
I was looking at the wrong bit of the screen there. Well, don't let him pick you on the school bus. He flips them.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Beast consumed by light. In the house that looks like a face from every angle. It's like a duck from that side.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Days later. Or possibly a couple of weeks later. And Mrs. Wake emerges. She's Mrs. Awake now. And morning has come to Bright Falls. What's that? I dislike riding on buses. DFS begins. And everyone's alive. From Samwise, you guys already helped me greatly. You're keeping me entertained until what is it with names are going to F? Until Frodo is home, and I'm not. As I keep saying, I didn't realize the dialogue just came in there. There, we've completed the main story of Alan Wake, though. But no, you're not alone when you've got all of us to drive you mad there, Samwise. And that's the conclusion of the main story. Now we're going to go back in and do a little behind the scenes bit. So how many chapters in there? Oh, crikey, there's only 2 chapters. Okay. Start with Cauldron Lake. Press on the thing.
My head was about to explode and the light hit my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception.
So let's just jump out here. So this is the city bit, which is on the side of... Ooh, bugger. And if actually we can find here, we can find... There's the plate. Oh, look, and it's ready. It's actually ready. The lake house is all ready to go for the final. It hasn't got any interior, but it doesn't need it for this place because you never see it. And there's all the elements that we built just a moment ago as we travelled across. And then they got the New York plate. And this is the apartment, but not the apartment I think that we're in. Maybe oh no, it is. What was the other building then? Oh, that's just all right. That's a distant view, so as if you're looking on the other side of their Central Park thing. Can we have a look under the water here? Everything looks a bit overexposed, but that's because we're in. He hasn't got those glasses that we need. We're going to just try and see if we can. We're going to have to get through this like few minute bit here at the beginning just to get. Actually, now it looks a little bit more easy to see. So there's the cabin up there. Oh, that's an unusual skylight. Here's the textures wrap around the building that you're not supposed to see from that angle. Anything else here? Just now that we've gotten that other bit there. Some other buildings just set down underneath. Yeah, nice big skylight. Gotta wait for the textures to pop back in now. Oh, look at these glasses. Okay, we'll get through this bit so we can get, because we'll have to go through this little bit of the mission. Oh, we'll probably have to sit through that TV show again. Well, we can sit him with the TV show for a moment, I suppose, and then we can maybe jump out and explore for a moment. For those of you that haven't seen any of the little behind-the-scenes stepping out sort of things that we've been doing each week, originally Alan Wake was planned to be an open-world game until they divided it into episodes. Right, let's go press this button on the TV. Okay, so we watched that before. Let's just have a little step out through the apartment. So we've got a cupboard there, and then we have this null space here where there's nothing. There's not even a door on this side. They're losing space in this apartment. Or maybe that's where the bodies are walled up.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that why?
Step out onto the balcony.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean,
Various sources. Is she waiting outside? Oh, actually, when does she pop in? Because she appears shortly.
Is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this.
Does she just appear, or is she? Where is she stored? Because she was in the kitchen. Was that the? Is that the brickwork on top of that building? Samwise. Oh, exposed wires. I wouldn't want the main switches for the house to be so open. Welcome to MTV Cribs, today's Alan Wake. That's the beauty of the internet, mate. We have. Shall we go over it? It's. That's why I love being here. It's ups and downs for the last 5 months. My mind works 1,000 miles per hour. You guys have been here. I'm happy to be at the return of it. As I keep saying, our community, us bunch of crazy folk. I never would have thought we would have all sort of like found our crazy little group here. I try my best to do everything I possibly can for to help any of you guys. After all, you put up with my madness on a daily basis. It's the very least I can do.
I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake.
All the pleasure having you around. I liked it a few weeks ago when we had. Oh, there she is.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed her advice.
What's in the bag?
Suddenly I was angry, mostly at myself, and she was there, a convenient victim.
So I agree with you, David. It's a great place to be when you're feeling down. Lots of sport and lots of laughs, and for a second I thought it said shooting tones, soothing tones of Dr. Ravenholm. So someday I'll finish recording. I'll be honest. At this stage, I might as well finish. I might as well start from the beginning. I was halfway through recording the chapter 1 of The Lord of the Rings to do it as a redeem as an audio.
Trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad.
Okay, but we're here in daytime now in the bit here, so we're going to be hopefully see the whole of the basically the entire level. This one here. So that's the way we tried at the beginning. With we try to come down, but just before we begin though, I'll just illustrate to everybody. This is what was meant by the. It was originally envisioned as an open world game. So we're heading over there, which is Cauldron Lake. I think the town is that way. I've got to get the right combination of triggers. Yeah, there it is. That'll be the town. So it shouldn't have much in the way of textures pop in here, though, to be honest, because it's not necessary for where we are. I mean, the houses may pop in, but they'll probably just be blank shells. But each of these blank areas, anyway, is where there'd be something. Right, let's beam back over here. Alan Wake standing in the... Gotta wait for those textures to pop back in. Okay, there we go. Right, let's follow the road down while it's daylight. And see where we travel. I'm hoping I can maintain it as daylight all the way. That would be ideal. We'll go here. Can we see inside of this? No, it's nothing inside of there. And the motel. Oh yeah, because that motel will actually be coming up too soon. I thought there was a bit... I wonder if I'm getting confused with the DLCs. Because I'm sure there's a bit where you actually fight around here. Oh, unless it was on a previous level. I know there's a secret thing down here, obviously. Was there anything in here? No, there's nothing in here. I don't think we could get in there anyway, to be honest. Right, and this is where we went through and it became dark. So let's not go through any box in there that might turn the world dark. Invisible boxes. What was it about? I've had tons of them since. It's my we're talking for we're having crazy conversations with Mr. Smith. It's hard to recall certain discussions with it. See, this is why we have the exclamation mark reminder command, because it's the only way I can remember half the things that we do. Ada as well does keep a log of everything we've asked to be reminded about with all the details. This is fun. So we followed that. This is road here. Was when it went into darkness. Actually, how wide is this? I mean, this level that we were on is really a long road all the way to Cauldron Lake over there. Okay, let's keep on going down here. So this was in darkness as we travelled down here. And then here we are at the motel where I didn't have a vehicle at this point because I'd kind of crashed a bit. But let's take a look inside of the motel here. Anything interesting through here? A toilet that we never see? This is the FBI agent's room. Actually, can we just we'll have a little close look at those pictures if I can swing the camera around a little bit. There's all the various characters that we've met. Remember, fix Gary's laptop. Yeah, we'll have an investigate. That is, if you've got the time at the weekend, we can jump in a call. We're going to have a little spy on your laptop. I'll take some pictures of the car between the two. We'll see what we can investigate on both of them. Oh, this room doesn't have a shower and toilet. No wonder the FBI agent was cranky.
Gary's laptop.
Computer, play Barbie Girl. Okay, let's go. Now, I don't think we did it during the stream, but I think there's another. Yeah, I said there's another room that you can go into, but we didn't do it when we came through earlier. That's an intriguing picture. Gotta rotate around. You can jump on the laptop. It's just, you gotta be super careful with these twitchy controls. Okay, that was the car that we got then. And then more adverts for DFS. Now, we didn't even go over here when we went through, because we don't really need the collectibles and stuff. Okay, there's one of the fields. Right, this is the bridge where we had to battle our way across, and with the various sections which all disappear. Those aren't here because they're a different type of entity. But we'll zoom across. Actually, can we see the big... Oh, the big crane thing's not here. That's a different type of thing. We have to be closer for that to spawn in. And we continue on. Yeah, this is where we came in, and yeah, there was a car waiting for us here. Oh, okay. Slowly. I don't think there was... I think there was maybe just a page or a collectible or something up here. Otherwise, you didn't really have to come up the stairs here. Was that 100% the... I don't know, if I missed something higher up there as well. Yeah, that we all have that same memory span. Yeah, that's why we need our chief note taker Samwise to help us. Oh, wrong control. Right. Was there anything in here? We never came over here. Nah, there was nothing in here. Just a blank house. Okay, moving down the road. So then we crossed. This is the bridge that started to explode. Oh, I wonder if there's anything underneath the bridge. If like the things that were due to pop up, or maybe it's inside of here. No, it doesn't look like it. It must pop up later on. Okay, this is where we try to squeeze the vehicle. Try to squeeze the vehicle through, but with no success. Over another bridge. That does not look structurally sound. I can't still Photoshop if I don't have. Oh, so it's one of the critical. If you put in a reminder 22H2 for us, just so I can look up that update as well. But I was reading another thing as well from Craig David. But so for the doc for giving us mad folk, mad folk. Yeah, well, you couldn't deny that we're all nuts in here. I mean, we've got too many bad influences that are around us. So I don't even know if he likes to. What he likes to be called. Whichever you want, doesn't bother me. Oh, that road there is definitely not up to safety standards. There should at least be a rail along here. Yeah, it's got to be Frodo. That's that bad influence. I'm not mad. I'm loco. Oh, right. Let's have a look at this. This is the scrapyard that we fought our way through. My head just remembered this being slightly more complicated, but maybe it's because of the way that I parked the car. We got by a little bit easier. Let's just take a little spy around here. So this is where there was the secret, the ammo and stuff behind it. And there was a van in there. We couldn't do anything with the van. And of course, we came upstairs for the button. Loco for Coco. And wasn't there something about that along those lines for Cocoa Pops or something? Exactly, what could possibly go wrong? Have you not been hearing the stories you tell of my nemesis? Oh yes, got to watch out for your nemesis. That cat will be your undoing. Every time I leave my room, I take my life into my hands. Just as we're going here, when we actually get here, this vehicle is swinging round and round in a circle. And there's also a thing there that lifts up, but that entity's not here because we're not there yet. This is probably one of the single longest levels, as in for ground covered. As lots of the other levels you'll remember is all zigzagged to keep you in a confined space. Okay, let's just go back down here though. So yeah, so we drove then up here, and we get to this little town on the top here. So that road doesn't go anywhere either. Wow, whoever did the city planning around here wants to be locked up. That's not a good road to take. But yeah, then we fought our way through this town though and had the big light, which proved to be absolutely useless for us because all the enemies came from this side behind the light, and we couldn't get them properly in the other side of it. Oh, and this is where we did all the death loops. So we crossed across here. Right, so what was down at the bottom here? I know there was like I think it was just the ammunition and stuff inside of here. Oh, that's actually quite high resolution on the side of that. I don't know if it was zoomed in on a flare pack before. Can I get a little bit closer to that? Emergency flares. Right, let's just slowly get... Right, that's as close as I can get the camera on that. Oh, it's even got safety notices on the other side. Right, hang on, we've got to get close to that as we can. Lightly flammable. Keep away from... open fires and out of reach of children. Do not dispose of or not attempt disassembly. Emergency use only. Oh, can we get in and have a little closer look at the detail on the inner side of it? So it's all like it's in... Actually, hang on. Is it detail on the inside of it, or is it actually on the outside and it's just double backed? There you go. Handle. Approved for something camping and automobile emergencies. Oh, that one's a bit blurry. But do the thing, then wave it around is what we got there. Right, let's just bring that back to speed 1. Oh, and apparently lose where we were. Okay, what happened here? So, we didn't go down the bottom there though, but we did fight our way across here. And then around to here. In the thing. And was it that, is that a hint I should start to grab a cup of... Or if any excuse for a cup of tea. I'll have a cup of tea if you're making one. I will this day and go get myself a cup of tea. Have a... Are you going to put the kettle on for everybody? Don't forget everyone else is waiting for the biscuits. Okay, which way did we go from here? Yeah, through this bit. Is there anything else around here? A knackered car. Hang on, did we go this way? Oh, yeah, I know where we are now. Yeah, so yeah, actually, is there anything in any of these buildings here that we missed? We never really went upstairs in that building, because this is the bit where we had to turn this little generatory thing on. That's over here, which then allowed us to get the lift up to here, where we died several times. Anything else around here, though? I think most of these buildings are probably just blanks. Yeah, it's not much in there, not much in these. Anything in this one? We probably could have got inside of this one. I'm surprised it's not like this. Maybe there might have been a flare here if it was like, if we were closer. Yeah, and this is the bit where we got jabbed at several times as we travelled through. And this puts us out at the edge of Cauldron Lake. and we'd be shooting out into the whatchamacallit, the tornado thing. That's a really weird shadow. Anything above? What is casting that weird shaped shadow? Anything below? No. Okay, so well, let's look at that part of the level. Actually, how much can we see? Does this building pop in? You probably can't see it in amongst all the stuff in the dark, so it probably doesn't load in. Yeah, definitely some weirdness going on there. Yeah, but let's a look at that section of the level. Let's have a look now. Are you sure you want to do that? Yes, I am. Let's go to episode.
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light.
Oh yeah, this is right. So we're back in here for a moment.
It's your fear.
For this bit.
Why are you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now.
Can we just get through this section? Here we go.
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Yeah, there'll probably be a section which comes over it. Penguin. Because lots of the things that we look at, we're going to be like closer for them to pop in. All right, and that puts us here, where we actually had a little look before. So there's the bridge. Everything's actually technically here. How much of this house is here? The interiors aren't here for this bit there. But then of course we go through here, and then that's the end of the game once we step through there. So that'll be the New York appointment. So we haven't got very far to beam over from when we have this bit of the cutscene over here then. Is it over here? It looks like the right kind of house. Texture's all unloaded already. Because yeah, that's the distance bit. It's interesting to see just how they like, because you don't see the rest of it, and they just slap this bit on the side for when they have the special scenes, the special levels. But we've also now know exactly what this plate is for. I thought it was like representing like because the Cauldron Lake house appears and disappears depending on which level you're on. And I thought this might have been like a staging area for it, but no, it turns out this is just where the actual end game and the end game of the level is. So you've got these things here that you burn off, and advance to the next bit, and so on. So if you could get to the right angle, technically, if you could glitch yourself whilst playing the level, you might be able to see the New York skyline. So tell me about it, mate. But when AI are more human than actual humans, something crazy. Yeah, you're waiting for the day that we're going to sacrifice you to Ada. There it is. The tech of AI. It doesn't exist. Models in names. There's been quite a few studies done that are worth a read. So one thing I find as well, do you remember like some of there was that like creepy robot like woman face thing that they had built a few years ago, and when they were trying to like palm it off as like an artificial intelligence thing, and the way that it was answering questions, those questions were very prompted, like responses that knew it was going to be asked those things. So the coder predetermined those exact answers for some of those questions that the particular that unit would be asked. So I ordered pizza. Sorry, I was reading the wrong line. I jumped up there for a second and I lost my computer. Oh, you're off to bed there, Craig. We're going to be wrapping up in about 2 minutes anyway, because we've pretty much explored everything in the thing now. Oh, hang on. This is not what you remember to see this in the dark with this weird green covering to the land. That's Cauldron Lake, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. That's where the actual house is on Cauldron Lake. Which means the town is over here. A creepy ghost town. But you have a good night there, Craig David. Behave yourself. And what was it? Someone as well that Iota Pizzas was going to put in the delivery instructions that we are all crazy, and drove it over the front door and run. But there wasn't enough room. You should just write like something really totally weird. You know, or put some some sort of like weird fact in the delivery instruction space that just means completely nothing. Just gonna burn the darkness off these bits here, and we'll take one little look at the bugger. Slow it down. So inside this phone booth here, there's no like adverts for companions. Random chair. Okay, let's jump out to the main menu. So next week though, Alan Wake continues into the DLC. So that's the completion of the main story, and then we have 2 DLCs, The Signal and The Writer. I can't remember which one. There's one of these that I'm really interested in seeing what it looks like when we step out, because I've never stepped out on these 2 DLCs. I've got no idea what it's going to look like when we step out on those ones. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to wrap up for this evening. When the thing eventually turns off. So once again, thank you everybody for coming along for some Alan Wake there today. Tomorrow, I really hope that you guys can come and join me tomorrow for the start of Mass Effect 3. And I may have hinted in the last several months that Mass Effect is maybe possibly one of my favourite games ever. But we're starting the first episode tomorrow of Alan Wake. Mass Effect 3 in our next 100% playthrough. I was having another look. Who can we go and say hello to? You guys like Star Wars, don't you? This fella's playing some Star Wars. Let's copy and paste. And we'll go and say hello to this chap here playing a bit of Star Wars. Press this button. Everything's all opened up on the wrong screens here today. We'll jump over, we'll go say hello to this chap here playing a bit of Star Wars. Once again, thank you everybody for coming along tonight and causing some chaos. I know we're feeling a bit better today as well there, Sam-wise. And I hope to see you all tomorrow, 9:30. Possibly sooner if I'm ready a little bit earlier. Actually, no, I'll make sure it's 9:30 on the dot, unless somebody goes tits up and it's late. For mandatory Mass Effect Friday, the return. Last week we did a board game, then next week we're going to do, tomorrow even, the return of Mass Effect. Okay, let's press some buttons here. So thank you all for watching, have a good night, and I'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.